One of the first videos I ever did involved various compasses, including this one, the Brunton 8040G, a mirror compass. I've had this for 10 or 15 years, and I'd never owned or used a mirror compass before this. So I kind of relied on the very poor instruction sheet that came with it as to how to go about using it. And it was pretty frustrating because there really was not a lot of information in there, and as I said, I'd never used one before, so I guess you were supposed to already know how to use it before you bought it. But I've been looking around on the internet and I found some additional information, and even though this compass is no longer in production, I have seen evidence that quite a few people have them, so I thought I would just throw together a quick video about some of the information I found. This compass does not have a sighting notch on the top of the mirror cover. Instead, you have these kind of rifle sights right here and here that you line up on a distant object. And this opening in the bottom of the cover, you're actually sighting through there. Apparently, you're supposed to hold this at arm's length. I was actually putting it right up to my eye, so that there is one of the problems that I had using it. As you're taking your sighting, this top cover is at approximately a 45-degree angle. And keeping this line in the mirror over the center of the compass, you then turn the bezel so that you can align the north-seeking arrow with the north on the bezel ring, and that gives you your sight, which is kind of difficult, and I actually much prefer a lensatic compass for that kind of thing, but I can see how with practice you could get good with this, and I understand why people like this type of compass. One of the features of this compass is that it can compensate for east or west declination. This is where a problem came in because I didn't realize this inner capsule moves separately from this outer bezel ring. What I found seems to work is I grasp the inner capsule and then I turn the outer bezel ring, and as you can see, that moves it a little bit, the north-seeking arrow, to the west or to the east, and it allows you to compensate without having to do the math. There's also an inclinometer on this, which is this small yellow arrow here, and there is a scale on the base plate that gives you an approximate. So how I think it works is I've got east and west lined up here. This would be 0 degrees, and as I tilt the compass upwards, you can read the amount of your slope, amount of the angle off of the side here, and it says 0 to 35 degrees, and that appears to be about 35 degrees there. The 35 degree mark appears to be level, so I think that's how it's used. If not, I'm sure somebody will let us know. I hope some of this information is useful to you. It certainly was for me discovering it. Good luck out there.